Hello, Kids Place friends. Welcome to another episode of Kids Place, where kids come to play, learn, achieve, create, and explore. I'm Ms. Traherne, and this is my co-host,
Mrs. Day. Let's start with our hello song.
Hello, friends. How are you? We're very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor, boogie on down, give a bump and turn around. For today's play segment, we are going to Ridge Elementary School in Miss Sindania's class, and we are going to see a fun version of Five Little Monkeys Jumping in the Bed. And to transition into our winter session, we're going to have some snowmen jumping in the snow. So let's see how much fun they can have during today's play segment.
Snowman jumping in the snow. One fell off and bumped his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more snowmen jumping in the snow. Four little snowmen jumping in the snow. One fell off and bumped his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more snowmen jumping in the snow.
But they keep jumping.
Three little snowmen jumping in the snow. One fell off and bumped his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more snowmen jumping in the snow. Two little snowmen jumping in the snow. One fell off and bumped his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more snowmen jumping in the snow. One little snowman jumping in the snow. One fell off and bumped his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, put those snowmen right to bed.
That was so much fun, wasn't it?
It really was.
All right, for today's breathing, to go along with the snow theme for today's episode, we're going to do what we call snowflake breathing. And when you inhale, we're going to go up to the sky.
Okay.
And then, of course, with the belly breath. And then when we exhale, we're going to pretend that these are snowflakes coming down in that slow breath. Okay? And again, 3 times, because research says 3 times gets our brains ready to learn.
Okay.
All right, so inhale, exhale, relax your body, inhale, relax your body, inhale, relax your body. And remember, I am safe. Keep breathing. I can handle this.
Now that we've breathed, we're ready to learn. To go along with today's snowman theme, we're going to talk about how you could make or build a snowman. Okay, so I'm going to start with this big green piece of paper so that you can see my snowman, because a snowman is what color?
White.
He's white, yeah, so it would have been hard to see on this whiteboard. Okay, so before we get started, I want you to picture a snowman in your mind. While you're looking at that snowman in your mind, I want you to think about what shape stands out the most to you when you think about the shape of a snowman. What is it, Fanny? What's the shape of a snowman?
Well, it goes around and around. It's got to be a circle.
It's a circle, you're right. And when I make a snowman, I like to use 3 circles for that. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to hold up these circles that I have here, and I want you to notice something about them. And remember, that means that you're just looking carefully and thinking about the details of them. Okay, so these are all circles. They go round and round. They're all white, but there's something different about them.
I know.
Can you tell what the difference is?
The size is different.
That's right. The sizes are different. Today for our sizes, I'm going to use the words small, medium, and large. You might hear these words in other places around your community. You might use them to describe maybe your family members. Maybe your parents are large. Maybe you have a sibling who's maybe in middle school or maybe upper elementary school who you could describe as medium, and maybe you're small. Maybe you might hear this described if you were going out to dinner and you had to choose the size of your drink. So we're going to use them today to talk about these circles. So I want you to look real close. Which one is I'm going to start with the small one. Which one's the small one? That's right. Here it is. This is the small one. When I use it and I compare it with the others, it is the smallest. Now, the medium is kind of difficult. What could you think of, Fanny? What's a good way to describe the medium when I'm talking about them, when I'm comparing them to my other circles? The medium would be in the
middle.
It would be the one in the middle. And not just the placement of it, but it is between the size of the large one and between the size of the small one. What I mean by that is it's a little bit bigger than the small one, but it's a little bit smaller than the big one. That's kind of confusing. So I have my small, my medium, and then what word did we use to describe the biggest one?
Large.
Large. Very good. Okay, so now it's time to start building our snowman. When you're thinking about building a snowman at home, if you had some snow, what would you start with?
Well, you have to start with the bottom.
You have to start with the bottom one. So we're going to make the biggest one first. And you might pack some snow up into a little ball, and then you'd roll it around on the ground and pack more snow in there until it got to be the size you wanted. So we're going to put our large ball of snow, and this is going to kind of be like his legs, right? So it would go either on the top or the bottom of my page.
The bottom.
It would go towards the bottom of my page. Okay, so the medium circle is going to kind of be like his
middle.
It's going to be like his body. So we're going to place it on top of the large one. Okay? There we go. And I put just a little bit of glue on the back. I don't need a lot. Okay. What's that word we used for this one? Do you guys remember? It's not large. It's not medium, but it's
Small.
It's the small one.
I was trying to give a hint.
You were. This one is going to be his head. So we're going to place it right there on top. Okay. We're going to add some more details to our snowman. Okay, so Fanny, can you help our friends at home? We have kind of like the bottom, his legs. We have the middle, like his body, and we have his head. What else does a snowman need?
Well, I think he needs arms.
He does need arms. I have this nice brown paper that I cut out, made to look like, what would we use for a snowman's actual arms if we were building a snowman?
Well, you go out in nature and get some sticks.
You'd find some sticks, that's right. So I cut them to look like sticks. And we're going to put those on his medium circle.
In the middle.
In the middle, that's right. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there. Okay, stick them in there. Okay, now he has arms. He's still missing some things, friends. What else might he need? Well, we talked about on our last episode things to keep warm. When I make my snowman, I love to put one of these on. It keeps your neck warm. Do you guys remember the word for that?
A scarf.
It's a scarf, that's right. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, and I'm going to give him a scarf. Okay. Now he's cozy warm, but he really needs a face. When you're building a snowman at home, friends, what could you use to build his face? What are some things that you might use, Fanny, if you were building a snowman's face?
Well, I guess we could use rocks for his eyes.
We might use rocks for his eyes. For today, I'm just going to use my marker and I'm going to draw them in. How many eyes should my snowman have?
Well, look at me. How many do I have?
Let's count Fanny's eyes. Ready? 1, 2. You have 2
Yay.
eyes. So my snowman's also going to have just 2 eyes. Okay, what else does he need?
He needs a nose.
He needs a nose, friends. When I'm at home, I love to use a
Carrot.
for his nose. It's really fun. And actually, the wildlife animals love to come and steal it.
I have to give a little sneak peek hint.
You do?
In today's story, they're not going to use a carrot for the nose.
They're not?
But I'm not going to tell the secret.
Okay,
You have
okay.
to watch to see it.
We'll have to keep watching just to see. Okay, he is missing something else. He has eyes, he has one nose, but he needs something else. What is it?
A mouth.
He needs a mouth. You might also use rocks for this. So I'm just going to draw some little dots to make a happy snowman. Okay, I always like to add one more thing to his medium circle in the middle, and that's just 3 buttons. And I might use rocks for this too. Okay, friends, we have our snowman. We built all the pieces and parts and put them together, and we had a small circle, a medium circle, and a large circle to do that. Well, now it's time to write our sentence. Fanny, can you think of a sentence that we can write about a snowman today?
Well, after all that work, I can make a snowman.
I love it. I can make a snowman. All right, I'm going to move our snowman out of the way just while we write our sentence. Let's see if I'm just going to set him down. Okay. I can make a snowman. Oh, Fanny's already showing us, friends. Yep, we have to start on the left. Remember that we always start with a capital letter. So our first word is I. How do I spell that, Fanny?
Well, that's easy. It's an I.
It's just an I, a capital I. So I, I'm reaching over. Okay. I can,
Wait a minute.
oh, what is it?
You forgot my cousin.
I forgot the space frog. We always want to make sure that we put spaces between our words so we can see while we're reading the difference between one word and the next. So I'll use my space frog. I can, good job, is that sound of that C. I can build,
No, wait a minute. It's make.
oh, that's right, you said make. Okay, I
They
can.
mean the same thing, though.
They do. I can make, so let's think about that sound. Good, that's an M. I can make a, there's another word where it gives it away. How do we spell it?
A.
I can make a, oh, friends, do you think I'm going to be able to fit the whole word snowman over here? No. Whenever that happens, don't try to squeeze it in. Always go down to the next line. So I can make a, Fanny's right. You were picking up all those beginning sounds, Fanny. Nice job. You
I'm
must be
working on
learning
it.
a lot. S is an S. Good. Snow. Man. This is a compound word, friends. Do you know what a compound word is? It's when you take 2 words and you put them together to make one. Snow is a word by itself. Man is a word by itself. And when you put it together, it makes snowman. Okay.
This day, they use those words in their lessons in pre-K.
That's right. You do. This is something that you practice every day. We can go snow, man, snowman, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. My sentence is missing something, friends. I'm looking at it. Do you know what it's missing? What did I forget to do at the
An
end of my sentence?
ending mark.
I need an ending mark. I need some punctuation. I'm just going to put a period at the end of this sentence today. I can make a snowman. Let's read it together. I can make a snowman. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do one more thing, Fanny?
What?
I have been in so many classrooms all over the county, and I am noticing that a lot of my friends are learning to recognize letters.
Oh, that would be fun. What are we going to do?
So what I'd like to do is, friends, I want you to look at my sentence. And there was one sound that we pointed out, and I see 2 in my sentence today. We're going to be looking for the letter that makes the sound. You remember what letter that is?
M.
It's an M. Okay. I'm going to read through it one more time, and I want you to listen, see if you can hear that sound, and then we're going to circle them on our board. Ready? I can make a snowman. Okay. Do you guys see them? That's right. There's one here in the word make.
Make.
Right here at the beginning, that sound. That's an M. Let's circle that one. This next one is a little bit tricky. It's in the middle of a word.
Oh, gosh.
Do you remember hearing it, Fanny? What word was it in the middle of?
That was a hard one. I have to look. I have to really notice. Let me see. Snowman.
Snowman. Good job. It's right here in the middle. There's my M. I'm going to circle that M. Nice job, friends. That was a lot of fun. So guess what? Fanny mentioned it earlier. We have a really special book that we're going to be reading, and it's all about snowmen at night. Isn't that so much fun? Do you want to go check it out, Fanny?
Don't forget to look at the nose.
Oh, don't forget to look at the nose during the book. That's an extra special clue, isn't it, Fanny?
Yes.
Yes. All right, you guys, let's go check out our guest reader today.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Miss Pat, and we're at the White Rabbit bookstore, my favorite place to be. So these are some of my special friends coming for story time, and we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things. Let's start with this for just a minute. What do we have here? Snowman. When it gets cold out and they tell us we're going to get some snow, this is one of the first things I think about. Have you ever made one?
I made one in my backyard.
Did you? And did you make some balls of snow like this guy? Big round balls of snow?
No,
Oh, how did you make yours?
I just made it.
And just made it. Just
I made
used
it
some
little-
snow
I
and
made
pat
it-
it together?
I made it little.
Oh, do you like?
Then it got out.
Yes, and we put our snowman scarves on for today so that we would get in the mood for thinking about snowmen. Take a look at the front cover of my book. What do you see?
Snowman.
Snowmen, a whole row of them. Wouldn't that be fun to see that many on your own street? This is called Snowmen at Night. Did you ever think about snowmen at night? So look at the picture and take a look at all the snowmen that we have here. Let's see what happens in Snowmen at Night. Oh, this is how a lot of snowmen get started. Do you see? Roll in the first small ball, and it gets bigger and bigger. Snowmen at Night. This is written by Carolyn Buellner, and the pictures are by Mark Buellner. Ready?
Yes.
One wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. Look how he looks in this picture. Take a close look.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. They wasn't the same at all. Look. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what did snowmen do at night? Good thing we started to think about this a minute ago. But look at his face. He's a little concerned, isn't he? Not sure what has happened here. Oh, look. I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark. off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. You see? Going down the street. That's fun to imagine, isn't it? I would like to be peeking out my window and see that happen.
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice what his nose is made out of? Oh, pickle. What a great idea. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Who's had cocoa? Have you had cocoa? Is yours ice cold? Probably not. They're going to have ice cold cocoa. Usually it's nice and hot. I like it for warming myself up, but they like it cold.
So I don't melt.
Yes, that's exactly right, Owen. They're not going to melt if they have cold cocoa. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races.
What the?
That's fun to think about them racing. Look at them getting all set for races.
I'll see you on TV.
Yeah, look at his arms. He's getting ready to run. Can you get your arms ready to run? Run, yeah. Looks like fun. Look, Lily, look at this page. See what they're doing now?
They're sliding.
Sliding on what? What is this? It is ice. That's right. After everyone had had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Wait a minute. Where are their ice skates? They don't have any because they don't have any feet. And could they slide around as a snowball on ice? I bet they can already just slide so great. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. Can you imagine what it would sound like? Whee! Everybody's scooting around and falling down and laughing. So much fun. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. Take a close look at this. Look, there's something going on right here I wondered if you know about. Can you tell what's happening right there?
They're slipping and sliding.
That's right. And this one's laying flat out on his back and he's flopping his arms up and down. A snow angel. Have you done that? Oh, that's really fun. When you lay out flat and you flap your arms. Can you flap your arms with me? Flap, flap, flap. And then you have to flap your feet, but that's a little hard for us to do right here, isn't it? But can you imagine how much fun that would be to do all together? Okay, let's cross those feet again. Ready? They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the snow-lit sky, they play a baseball game. Whoa, that's a fun idea. What are they using for baseballs?
Snowballs.
Snowballs. What a fun idea. Yeah. Oh, good eye. Did you spy that too? Look what she spied. Look at this. Look at the moon.
Snowman.
A snowman in there. I think they snuck a little hidden picture on us in that part. Good job. No one knows just how it started, but soon it was quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs, the world's best snowball fight. Whoa. Have you done that? Have you had a snowball fight? Those are fun.
I know.
Wow, there's so many fun things going on in that picture. I think they're having a great time. Oh, look. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. What fun that would be.
I think they're going down the house.
Is that a tiny hill?
No.
No.
It's a big
It's a really big hill. That would be so much fun.
Sliding off.
Yeah. Wahoo! They yell. Oh, I need your help with this. Can you do wahoo? What happened? There you go. They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Oh my gosh, they're having so much fun going down on that big sled, that toboggan. Look at that, all lined up. That's the way I like to do it. Oh, look at this guy. Did you notice him?
Yes.
Look at that.
He's in a tire.
He's lifted off the ground even. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
Floating.
Yeah, like an inner tube, like you might have at the pool, right? Yeah. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy. So they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. They've worn themselves out, haven't they? So many things to remember to take back with them, though. Look at that picture. They have some things to pick up, don't they? Maybe that's why they look like that at the end of the night. So, if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. Yeah, look at that. Look at him. Now we know why he looks like this. That's the end of our story, boys and girls. Thank you so much for being such great listeners and giving me so many good ideas. Did you like this story?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Today, for our Create segment, we're going to be traveling over to Lexington Park Elementary School, where they're going to be doing a really fun snowman craft. This one's a little bit different. For this activity, you're going to need glue and shaving cream of all things.
Oh, we're going to get three-dimensional.
Yeah, we're going to get three-dimensional. It's kind of going to be like painting, but when you're finished, that shaving cream is going to add a really cool element to the glue, and it's going to make it puffy. So you'll mix the two together, you'll paint your snowman on, and then you can add your own details like his hat and his eyes with maybe some sequins, or if you have some buttons laying around, or even some cut up construction paper.
Right.
So let's see how the students in Miss Long's class do.
And for today's Explore segment, we're going to go back to Ridge Elementary School in Miss Sindania's class, and we're going to hear from some pre-K students, and they wrote about their snow adventures on a big snowball. And then not only did they write, but they sent in some photos of some actual fun that they had outdoors in the snow.
Fun.
So we're going to see a little bit of both. Let's go visit Ridge Elementary School students.
I did a snowball fight with my mom, and I built a snow angel, and I built a snowman.
I had a snowball fight with my mommy, and we had some fun. And this is his cars.
Okay, and you drew it on a great big snowball, right?
These are like the ones I just threw at my dad, like, boom! Right as his command.
If you would like to check us out more, you can find us at the local cable channel number 96 or on SMCPS YouTube. And you can also email us at kidsplace@smcps.org.
It's that time in the show where we have to say goodbye. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends.
It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink your eye. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends.
Bye, friends.
See you next time.